Good evening. First up tonight, Donald Trump may have the Venezuelan president behind bars, but in an astonishing press conference on board Air Force One, the US president has issued warnings to other countries. They could be next to feel America's military power. Colombia, Cuba, Mexico, all catching Donald Trump's eye as he hints at who will be next to fall.
The US says it's not at war with Venezuela. But whatever you call it, it appears President Trump isn't quite finished in South America.
Colombia is very sick, too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not going to be doing it very long.
So there will be an operation by the U.S.
It sounds good to me.
Having successfully captured Nicolas Maduro and his wife, the Commander-in-Chief was today dishing out extraordinary warnings to widespread parts of the globe.
We need Greenland. Cuba looks like it's ready to fall. I don't know if they're going to hold out.
As a staunch supporter of Venezuela's imprisoned leader, Cuba now appears to be high on the Trump administration's list of enemies.
It was Cubans that guarded Maduro. He was not guarded by Venezuelan bodyguards. He had Cuban bodyguards.
Marco Rubio is himself of Cuban descent, but that didn't deter him from blasting the island nation.
We are not big fans of the Cuban regime, who, by the way, are the ones that were propping up Maduro.
Venezuelans in Australia are cautiously optimistic for the future of their homeland, but remain anxious about the stability of the region.
I guess taking it day by day, hour by hour, to understand if it's safe. When one corrupt government is overthrown, there always seems to be a little bit of increased instability in the region.
Thousands of kilometres away, Greenlanders share that level of anxiety, only increased by this tweet from right-wing political advisor Katie Miller. Soon, she wrote, showing a map of Greenland covered by an American flag. Taylor Ryan, 10 News.
Meanwhile, the deposed Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro will shortly face firearms and drugs charges in a Manhattan courtroom. The Trump administration still won't say how it intends to run the oil-rich country, having now toppled its leader. The woman now notionally in charge, Maduro's deputy, has been issued a stark warning by the US president.
Outside New York's infamous Metropolitan Detention Center, protesters slammed the shock capture of Nicolas Maduro.
Biggest threat in the world today, Donald Trump and the USA!
He remains locked up inside as fresh corruption charges pile onto the now deposed dictator.
We arrested a narco trafficker who's now going to stand trial